Howdy YouTube, back with another video. Just sitting here sharpening my knives and thought I would make a few pointers on sharpening my knives. Um, I really have no idea what brand knife this is, so don't ask. But it's old. It's tool steel. It's a great blade. Just got just a wedge grind on the main. I think it's a sheep's foot. But anyway, show you is a stone care. I use honing oil personally on my Arkansas stones, but whenever I'm using it, just put a drop on there and just use the blade, kind of smear it around a little bit to the clean spot right there versus the dirty. Just because where it was sitting, it's just soaking into the stone and bringing up the metal. All that dark color is just the metal. The side of the stone is white. The face of the stone is got the black, because that's the metal that's in the cutting face of the stone. Right now, I'm just holding the whole face of the nut blade against the stone, and this is a real fine stone. I really have no idea what grit it will be. But I mean, if you want to make any progress with anything, you're going to be here a long time with this stone. It's mainly for real fine honing and polishing. And that's all I'm doing right now is just bringing back the face, because as you can see the marks on the blade there, if you can see it, it's been kind of neglected for the last little bit. And okay, so got a rag over here, wiping the excess off on. Put another drop of honing oil in here because I've let it dry now that I moved that puddle around. Just a drop. Just gonna put just smear it around a little bit. Put my finger on the surface of the blade, not near the bevel. Just pressure in the middle, and run the whole surface of the blade back and forth. Just all I'm doing is polishing the entire surface of the blade. That's all I'm going to do right here. And I'm sure I'll get grief about the way I'm doing it or something, but whatever. Find out what works for you. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about how to sharpen your knives. This is just one of the ways I like to keep mine in good shape. A lot of muck and grime on it and on my finger. Again, the rag over here. Finger off. Wipe the blade off. And look at the blade. It's getting cleaner. I used a rough stone on it earlier and had some swirl marks in it, and now the swirl marks are getting swirl marks out. That's all I'm doing is just polishing the surface, get some of the swirl marks out. But the main point for this video, I'm looking around on it. See, I cleaned the blade off. I wiped it off. It's clean. It's nice and sharp now. No problem. It's a good blade. Really like this thing. That's all I was going to do with it. But the main part of this video was stone care. Don't just leave it like this. Please. Alright? No, it's not going to hurt the rock. It's a rock. I understand that. But it does get in the way. Will get in the way the next time you sharpen your blade, because all that dark, dirty, dingy is metal that has been actually cut from the blade itself of whatever you were sharpening or honing, and it's in the pores of the rock. And if you just continue to sharpen your anything, repeatedly with that stone, look at the difference. Alright. I mean, just, is that quick? Just scrubbing it up a little bit. I mean, I could put some more honing oil and clean it off some more, but I mean, that's good enough for now. I'll put, leave just a little bit on there to keep what metal is in it from rusting, and I mean, it's good. There's a thin coat on it now. That's all. See here, got some other fine stones. These are mainly for tools. You can see the different shapes of the stones. Been using this one a lot recently, and that's why it's got the dark spot side on it, whereas the rest are a different color. See, I'm going to go wash that here in just a few minutes in the sink in the bathroom. But the point is, take care of your equipment and it'll take care of you. Whether it be your knife or your firearm. By the way, this is my Taurus PT-24/7 Pro DS 45 ACP. Notice where my finger is. Notice. I have a loaded chamber indicator. It indicates that the chamber is loaded right now. Safety is on. Safety's up, safety's on. Off, on. Notice the entire time I've held this thing, I haven't pointed it at myself or anything I don't intend to destroy, and my finger's off the trigger. Always important. Alright. Love this gun. Love it. It is great in your hand. But the point is, you're not going to just go out to the range and fire off 200 rounds. You're not going to ride it hard and put it away wet. You're going to clean the firearm. If you don't, the next time you fire it, it's so full of carbon and soot that it's just going to jam up and it's never going to work again. If you feel that you don't need to clean your gun afterwards, well, whenever it screws up on you, it's your own fault, and I don't feel sorry for you, but take care of your equipment, please. It just makes sense. I try and keep all my knives sharp, all of them clean, keep my gun clean, keep it taken care of. And with the gun, every time I take it apart, I take it, tear it down, field strip the magazines. Believe it or not, you get grime and dust and dirt and gunk in the magazines too. It's my everyday carry. It goes on my hip. Alright? I get a little, pocket lint or fuzz off of my shirt or my pants or my breeches or whatever, and I got my jacket tucked over it. Get stuff off the inside of the jacket on there. It's gonna happen. You're in public places, you sit down, the muzzle of the gun is pointed toward the seat. It's bound to hit something. It's gonna get dirt and grime on it. Clean it. Very simple. Just clean it. Take care of your stuff, it'll take care of you. It's just that simple. Same goes with these knives. You use them, they become dull. A dull knife, I'm a firm believer in a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp knife. Firm believer in that. I've cut my fingers slap off almost several occasions because of a dull knife. Sharp one, does its work, does it easy. You won't have to fight with it, it just does it. With a dull knife, you have to do some work for it, and you end up getting hurt. So, take care of your stuff, it'll take care of you. Alright, thank you, YouTube. Enjoy.